Aquarius Rising March 2021, you're planning for financial abundance or like really getting clear on your budgeting, your income, all things money, huge focus this month. And I think it might be because you're reevaluating how much money you can actually make and you're like, I got to account for this. So if you're excited to dive into what exactly March holds for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and I combine ancient Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological techniques to give you some grounded guidance. This video is brought to you by our very own Modern Magic membership community, which is an amazing community of astrology enthusiasts who are all interested in learning, discussing, and growing together, with tons of exclusive perks like early access to content, exclusive secret content, live calls with me for every new and full moon, and more. So if you're interested in seeing how that starts out at just $7.77 a month, everything will be linked below. So beginning of the month, we have Saturn in your Aquarius first house, squaring Uranus in your Taurus fourth house. And Saturn in Aquarius, I have a full video on it, and also on the great conjunction with Jupiter in Aquarius for the foreseeable next little while that you can watch if you haven't. But it represents some challenge, some maturity, some responsibility that you are having to step into in your identity or your personal life, being at odds with some erratic behavior around home, family, or living situation. So it could be that you're like, I want to be this responsible person and own up to this stature in life, but I want to move across the world, change my living situation, leave my family, or maybe your family is the one that's giving you some trouble about who you want to step up as. So there's some friction there. On the 10th through the 11th, the sun is conjoining Neptune in your Pisces second house. Definitely some very dreamy, very like this is my financial goal energy. I think I can hit it. So by the 13th to 14th, when Venus conjoins Neptune in Pisces in your second house, looks like you are definitely either getting straightforward a very fortunate amount of money, or a situation is landing in your lap that empowers you to have the vision and ability to go out and make that money yourself. Very dreamy, financially focused month. On the 13th, there's then a new moon in your Pisces second house, so this is a really nice, very idealistic, like what goals could I hit financially? Even possession-wise, it could be like I want to collect this art or these cars or something. This is like a very material focused month, honestly. It's like all in your second house of finances and possessions, and it's really dreamy, so maybe the shiny things are making you be like, I'm gonna get that bank. On the 20th, Mars in Gemini is then trining Saturn in Aquarius between your 5th and 1st houses, so some encouragement or some friction or some like tough love from a romantic partner or a child or a creative force is leading you to really like take on that responsibility, step up to the plate, be the person that's taking on more jobs or more work so that you can go further into your goals. Like either a romantic partner or a child or a creative goal you have is really empowering you. Then on the 23rd through the 29th, as the sun conjoins Venus in your Pisces second house, it's clear that you're getting empowerment or a role model or someone to encourage you by the end of the month to go after this. Like you're like, that's my role model, that's my plan, or a mentor is really having your back throughout this financial journey. Then on the 28th, there's a full moon in your Libra 9th house, which is totally different, but it's a chapter completing or coming to a high point of celebration in your 9th house of foreign travel, higher education, or belief systems. So it could be that you're like departing from the church or like moving across the world, something where you're departing from a cultural or ideological or educational place that you were once. We end the month on the 30th with Mercury conjoining Neptune in your Pisces 12th house. Second house, excuse me. A beautiful word, but maybe delusional sentiment around finances. So make sure that the details, the contracts, and everything is very clear by the 30th, because looks like you could be getting great news with not a lot of follow through. If you have any questions or anything you want to share coming up for you, let me know down below in a comment. I would love to see how this is resonating and playing out for you. Let's pull a tarot card for Aquarius Risings. We have the Two of Swords reversed. I like this card, but reversed, it's kind of funny. So this card represents the first decan of Libra, actually. It's around like, nope, elephant in the room, I am not speaking on it. My mouth is shut, I am fine, my moon is in the second, I hate conflict. But reversed, it means conflict is coming out. There is no keeping the lid on this, there's no keeping the peace. We are hashing this out. So it looks like you and your family could be going through it, and that's why you're like, I'm gonna go on my own, I'm gonna be financially independent, I got this. Work Your Light Oracle deck guidance for Scorpio Risings, or Aquarius Risings, excuse me, I don't know why I said Scorpio. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I think your financial abundance and your new wealth mindset is dreaming a new world into being. I think you're realizing that you can live, that you are worth like living up to your means and being like, I'm gonna treat myself. That it's so dramatic, the card is falling. Really, really, really dramatic, pivotal month for you in terms of like not just your identity, but your self-worth is worth something to go after and make bank for you. It's for you. If you would like to join us in the Modern Magic membership community, we would love to have you join for all the exclusive content, the group, the community, and all of the early access to my offerings that you do get with that. So if you're interested in joining the community and learning astrology, living astrology with us all, check that out below. In the meantime, like, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps out in the algorithm, so I appreciate it as always. Take care as we enter March and play out the spring of 2021, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night.